guys, so today I want to talk to you about foundations for different situations, what foundation works right for you. And I have a couple of high-end options and drugstore options, and I'm going to try to make this quick. But these are just a couple different foundations and why they work and what situations they work best in. So I'll start out with kind of like photo ready or full coverage. The best full coverage high-end that I like to use, there's only two here because one is a dewy finish and one is a matte finish. This matte finish is the Hourglass Immaculate foundation, and this is a great photo foundation if you are going to be taking photos, if you're going to a photo shoot, if you're going to be taking photos with your friends or at picture day. This is perfect if you want a mattified look. No shine, nothing like that. It stays on pretty much all day, and it's quite fuss-free. You don't need primer or anything like that. This next foundation is the Makeup Forever HD, and this is a great full coverage foundation if you want a little bit of dewy shine, if you want full coverage every day, or if you want a little bit of shine in a photo. This is a great foundation for that. You may need to prime, you may need to powder, depending on what your skin is like naturally, but if you're looking for something that gives a very, very natural finish and you like full coverage every day, this is the perfect foundation. It does work well in photos if you want a dewy finish, but if not, I would say stick with the mattifying one. Reason that these both work for photos is because they don't have any of these chemicals that will shine like a white or yellow cast. Sometimes if you take a photo with flash, your face will come back a different color than it really is because of the ingredients in your foundation. Neither of these have those ingredients, so you'll be safe in photos. If you're looking for full coverage for every day, one of the best ones to use is the Revlon Custom Colors. And what's great about this is that you can change it to kind of match your color of your natural skin, but it's a very, very thick consistency foundation, and it's pretty good for photos as well. Definitely this one is much better, but if you're looking for a drugstore option, this is a pretty good one. Sometimes you need to prime, and you have to be careful with what powder you use because sometimes it can be a little bit cakealicious. But with the right application, with a light hand, you can get a full coverage look for less amounts of money and still kind of be able to wear it all day and look good. Now, if you're looking for a light to medium everyday coverage, I have two different options, one from the drugstore and one from high-end. This is the Mercier Tinted Moisturizer SPF 20, and this is a tinted moisturizer from Sephora. It's a little bit more high-end, but this works perfect for every day. You can build the coverage from light to medium, and what's great is that it has SPF in it to kind of protect your face throughout the day. Not the best for photos. It stays pretty mattified. It stays pretty long wear too. Because it is a tinted moisturizer, the moisturizer will soak in throughout the day, and you may need a couple of touch-ups. Same with this one. This one does not last nearly as long as this one, but if you're looking for a drugstore option, it's one that I've liked and used up quite a bit. This was actually pretty old. This is the Advanced Radiance by CoverGirl. The reason that I like this is because it's great for mature skin, just like this one, only it's a lot less expensive. This one has SPF 10 and anti-aging ingredients, which is basically the SPF. It gives a light coverage, it kind of comes out in a swirl motion, and you really just want to buff this onto your face the same way you would a tinted moisturizer. It will last pretty well. You may need to powder over it if you're naturally oily, but if you're looking for a drugstore foundation, you don't need to take photos or anything like that, you just want something cheap for every day, this is a good option that'll still protect your skin from the sun. Last but not least, kind of a medium coverage is the CoverGirl Aqua Smoothers. I used to use this all the time, and if you guys want a tutorial, like a blast from the past, really old, you can click this link in ink right here. I used this forever ago. They don't have my color though, so I've stopped using it. But if you guys are looking for a medium to full coverage, you can build with this one, and it's a cheap drugstore option. Something similar would be this one, the Oxygen Text Foundation, but what's different about this one is that this one's natural. This one isn't all that great as far as ingredients are concerned, but the coverage is pretty good. You can get the same amount of coverage with this, only this one is meant for skin that's open and in pain and hurt. So if you just went to get a glycolic peel or you just had a medical procedure done and they told you do not wear foundation, you can't use any of these other options. This one is good because this one is made with natural holistic ingredients like aloe vera oil. So even if you have a third-degree burn, you can put this on your face on the open wound and it's not going to aggravate it. So if you're looking for an everyday wear, probably not the best, but in an emergency, if you need to wear something and you've just gotten out of a medical procedure, this is a really good way to go because it won't aggravate the skin. And if you did wear it every day, it's not super great for long-lasting wear, but if you use it right with the primers and the powders, it'll work great for long-lasting. And it'll be safe for your skin. So I hope that this helped you guys. If you have any other favorite foundations for any of these scenarios, please post them in the comments so that we can all share. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.